Well, hey, you're here. You've made it. Hoorah! And where is here, you may ask? This, of course, is a Minecraft server. And I'm Gravity, and this is Cow? Yeah, sadly, he, meaning my best friend Cow, is momentarily, shall we say, recouping. Now, visiting hours are forthcoming, so we, meaning I, will in a short time be heading back to see if he is well enough to be, quote, released. And no, I know what you plurals, the most faithful of viewers of this channel, and that means both of you, might be thinking, Cow is in fact immune from most human-born diseases, so therefore, inasmuch as, and so forth, it is medically impossible for me to have infected him. Just saying. No. Speaking of just saying, which I just was, there were some things I was to say here at the beginning of this very episodic episode. Yeah. This episode is brought to you in 3,840 by 1,608 raster pixels, which is 6,147,720 square pixels of stunningly gorgeous 4K UHD. And I might have an editor. That guy. Did you plural know that several, meaning more than a couple and more than a few, hermits have hired, quote, staff persons or merely non-related persons who edit their videos? I wonder how they can afford that. Also, I wonder if they are paid a fair wage. Anywho, speaking of distractions and random musings, I have just one thing to say. Minecraft babies. It is our understanding that we will soon be overrun with babies of all sorts. Cuteness on parade. So there's that. Now, it is my casual observation that we have in fact been for several episodes now in what I will ungraciously call Minecraft's reskinning era. How much longer is this to persist? Can it continue into perpetuity? What is left to reskin? No. Let us, plural, not go down that rabbit hole. Because you know there will be bunnies at the bottom with 10 different skins. Now, also, by the by, can the powers that be allow in place to be one word now? Okay, well, I have made an executive decision that heretofore on this channel, in place will be one word. In place. There. Now, check the transcript and subtitles if you must. Now, okay, now that our digression has passed, where were we? Something about babies as a distraction from inventory management? An end update. A fourth dimension? Now, who's to say? No. I have tried very hard not to mention the B word, but I suppose I must. Yeah, well, not bunnies, bundles. Now, I would like to pose a question. Do you plural, the most faithful viewers of this channel, do you plural think inside Mojang that they themselves are thinking, oh, you're not using, what are they called? Bundles. So yeah, well, now inventory management is on you. Huh? No, you plural will have to excuse me. I'm gonna have to take this call. It might be very, very, very important. Hello, gravityFiller's residence. gravityFiller speaking. No, I'm not mad that you called. About you? No, only because I have been overwhelmingly preoccupied, apprehensive, perturbed about that effeminate fraud. Yeah, well, that might not be the worst word in your new moniker. In reference to that, may I suggest this is not the first time you have been accused of, quote, scaring people. By non-Southerners, I mean. What? The Munich Security Conference. Yeah, well, dare I say, Cow and I were not invitees. Conduct described as shocking, disturbing, extremely inappropriate. Well, now, I'm sorry, Cow and I missed your you will have to excuse me. I'm going to have to take this call. It might be very, very, very important. Now silence can be deafening. Perhaps this is something that Mojang could add to Minecraft that is not a reskinning. Ambient sounds. Hello, gravityFiller's residence. gravityFiller speaking. No, I'm not mad that you called. Who? Yeah, well, okay, put him on. Hello? What? Now there are no such global conflicts on this channel. Yeah, I got the Lilliput Lady Bunny Hawk on the other line. Yeah, but only because it's true. Well, in terms of which came first, the chicken or the egg or the run-sized nut job or the, quote, that effeminate frog. Well, that does tickle me somewhere. Georgia, right. A donation for another term. Well, I gotta go now. Goodbye, bye. Hello, would you reconnect me with Lady G, please? Hello, what? Now we, meaning Cow and I both, in reference to any expected donations, are in fact our very own poorest relations. House poors. Well, now, equal parts offensive and succinct, I would say. No, if I might be so bold as to suggest, rank observations sit well with neither a sip of genteel hospitality nor sun-scorched pool boys. No, I don't think chlorine can do that. I gotta go now. Goodbye. Yeah, well, Ford Escorts, they don't make them like that anymore. Now, if I may say, most phone conversations could in fact fly by in only about a quarter of the time if there was less drawling going on. Which reminds me, we, again, meaning I, are about to head back in a direction I am proposing with absolutely no evidence as southerly to visit Cow. Indeed, my best friend. Freaking cactus? Perhaps recent distractions have buried the lead. In case it has not yet been made obvious, that is to say, shockingly clear, the sad, terrible, disturbing truth is... Cow has a terrible case of mad cow disease. Or just the flu. Who's to say? Anywho, he, as we now speak, is recouping in a semi-private room within the infirmary of a grand hospital. The very same ward, mind you, that we are on our way now to visit, even as we speak. Did anyone just hear something? Freaking skyrats! Run away! I think maybe I can just outrun them. Yeah, well, I go this way and I avoid the skellies. There's our destination, a portal. Now, I'm hoping Cow is well enough to be discharged when I get there. A word I do not normally look forward to in uttering in relation to Cow. Yucky, stinky, pooky. Speaking of which, an interdimensional transition for the ages, I assure you, the most faithful viewers of this channel, and that means both of you. Hey, lass. Okay. Anywho, with that being said, and not in an obvious attempt to break the fourth wall, I will now share with you, plural, that I have been informed through a not at all sloppy AI agent, which totally does not have a contract with any governmental agencies, that commercial breaks are obliged to appear within the first minute or so of a video like this very video in order to get top dollar from top advertisers who see our, meaning my, pesky videos as a place to spew their corporate slogans and aggressive buy now tactics. Anyhow, anyone still using honey? Don't. Now, with that being said, and totally unrelated to the previous 5 sentences, this very episode is sponsored by the kind people at Riri's Cookie Cutter Clumps. Riri's Cookie Cutter Clumps. The more you consume, the greater your inflation. Where am I? What's happening? Sometimes my body and my camera and my eyeballs all seem to get disjointed. But I do recognize this place. We are next to the hospital tower, wherein lies the infirmary, wherein lies Cow, who hopefully is on the path to wellness. Well, hey now, I wonder who their interior decorator was. That is to say, this place gives off a definitive air of, a frisson of, a dense whiff of dread, God-honoring makeup tutorials and goodwill. Which is to say, I am refraining from referring to benevolence, kindness, and good intentions, while simultaneously not referring to an intangible asset or reputational capital, but rather a certain storefront drenched in the air of unwantedness and unwashed tact. Well, hey, the lobby. Look here. Wow. Intricately laid mosaic tile murals. Which frankly look more like a warning than a wise decorative choice. Now, I hope there's no skyrats. I wonder if they get confused by the tall tower and they circle around that so they can't come down and hit me on the head. Skyrats are a thing, and I definitely have feelings about them. Okay, we are here. We made it to the hospital, as it were, /is. I believe Cow's semi-private room is on the mezzanine level. I hope he, meaning Cow, missed me. I certainly missed him. Well, perhaps more than I am willing to admit. Cow, you're here. I made it here to see you. You're looking, well. I mean, well. I didn't say that. Who the freak is this guy? And why is he acting like that? And in fact, why is he not sleeping when it is, in fact, nighttime? What I meant/intended to say was it's good to see you looking so much like yourself again. That is to say, you look very well fed. Very bovine inspired, let us say. Cow, as you well know, I am nothing if not at least a man with a plan. Well, I will be that one day if we ever grow old together, and to said means, if we avoid artificial sweeteners, no plastic film in the microwave, and of course consume 2 times our daily body weight in fiber and protein each and every day. Cow, if I may, I'm going to continue in a whisper because this is just between the 2 of us. Cow, and what's your name? I am going to temporarily dip into a bed. It is a crucial part of my plan, mind you. To take a nap. Wink, wink. Good night, Cow. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs and that guy bite. Now, why do I smell something fungal? Transient fabric fever. Cow, is that a thing? I feel like that's a thing. Well, hey, good morning. Do you ever have dreams that you can't remember? I have them all the time. Even when I was young, I didn't remember my dreams. I don't know why that is. No. Seeing that it is in fact the start of a brand new day, perhaps it would be prudent to check our overwhelmingly ginormous to-do list. Huh? The most observant of viewers will have noticed that on our to-do list at position number 1 was/is to thank the sponsors of this. That is to say, break Cow out of this booby hatchery / loony bin. But we don't have time for that. Since, due in part to Cow's bone-chilling separation anxiety, sadly it's time to say our goodbyes. Goodbye, so long. Totsies, totso.